This Bank of America secured credit card helped me start my credit journey on the right path. You can use this credit card to improve your credit score. So I'm going to tell you all about this card and the 3 key things you should concentrate on when you get it. The Bank of America secured credit card is a great tool for you to use if you're somebody that has a low credit score, or if you're new to credit and you have no credit score or no credit history, or if you're somebody that just needs to rebuild and strengthen their credit. I mean, I know because I used to have one of these cards once upon a time, and now my credit is great. 3 key things you may want to think about when getting your secured card. The first thing you want to start thinking about is your deposit. Your deposit is the amount of money that you're going to put down to start your credit limit for your secured credit card. The amount of money that comes out of your checking or savings account normally ranges from about $200 to $500 to maybe even $1,000. So you should figure out how much of a credit limit that you want and put that money down out of your account and make sure that you can manage that money effectively. A good way to do that would be to pay your bills on time and to make sure you keep a low balance on this card. You absolutely have to pay your bills on time because you want to show the bank that you're responsible enough to pay back this bill every time on time. Your deposit is the one that's responsible for setting the credit limit. It's the money that you put up for the credit limit. So why should the bank give you any of their money to give you credit if you can't take care of the money that you put up for the credit limit? It just makes sense. And you want to keep your balance as low as possible. In my opinion, well, this is what I did. I kept my balance at 0 for every billing cycle. Every time I used my card, I just made sure I paid it back. So what you want to do is you want to keep a low credit utilization. What does that mean? Your credit utilization percentage is the amount of money that you use from your available credit limit. If your deposit is $500, your credit limit is $500. But if you use $250, that means your credit utilization percentage is 50% because you use half of your $500. If you use $100 of that $500, it's 20%. So what you want to do is you want to keep your credit utilization percentage as low as possible. For me personally, I try to keep mine at 0% at the end of the month or at the end of the billing cycle every month until they upgraded or graduated my card to unsecured status. And now, since you've had a lot of time of good behavior with your secured credit card, now you can let the bank upgrade or graduate that card into unsecured credit card status, which means that deposit at the beginning that you gave out of your checking or savings account to act as your credit limit, well, now the bank will take that money and put it back into the checking or savings account that you took it from and give right back to you. So now the credit card will allow you to use the bank's money. You no longer have to use your deposit. The bank is allowing you to use their money as credit now, just like a regular card. Now you have a card that went from secured to unsecured status. Congratulations. So here we are on the Bank of America secured credit card site. There it is right here, that big silver card. Now, like it says here on the site, the Bank of America secured credit card can help you establish, strengthen, even rebuild your credit, and it looks and works just like any other credit card. The secured credit card does work like any other credit card, except that, of course, you have to put your deposit down to establish a credit limit and to use the funds out of your checking or savings account. Does it have an annual fee? No annual fee. Okay, let's scroll down. Here are the details about the secured credit card from Bank of America. We already established that it can help rebuild your credit. The secured credit card is designed to establish, strengthen, or rebuild your credit. This could be the first credit card for a lot of people out there who are starting to try to establish their credit. And let me see. Down here we have FICO score. It says now you can access your FICO score. It's updated monthly for free in the mobile app. I have the mobile app on my phone. I also use the desktop version of the Bank of America site. And you can opt in to receive your score. But the FICO score that they give you, I don't think is necessarily the actual FICO score. I think these are also given to you the same way Credit Karma gives you their scores. It's from the Vantage score algorithm. I don't think it's the actual FICO score. But like I say about the Credit Karma site, you can still keep track of your score using the FICO score that Bank of America gives you, the same way you can keep track of the score that Credit Karma gives you. It's going to give you a ballpark, approximate score that's close to FICO, but not exactly. But anyway, you can learn more about your credit, have access to credit education on topics like how to use credit card responsibly, budgeting, and more. The secured credit card is the card that you want to use to learn how to use credit cards responsibly, because the bank is going to look for that. They're going to look to see how you're using the card, because eventually you're going to want to graduate or upgrade your secured credit card to the unsecured credit card. So yes, you want to use this card very responsibly. The minimum security deposit of $200 to a maximum of $5,000 is required to open this account. Your maximum credit limit will be determined by the amount of the security deposit you provide, your income, and ability to pay the credit line established. When I first got my card, I thought the maximum was $1,000. Maybe I was wrong, but I put down $500 for my first deposit. But it says right here on the site that the maximum deposit is $5,000, and you can go from $200 to $5,000. So you make the decision for how you want your credit line to be established, from $200 to $5,000. Just make sure you pay the card back when you use it. They will periodically review your account, and based on your overall credit history, including your account and overall relationship with us and other credit cards and loans, you may qualify to have your security deposit returned. Not all customers will qualify. What they're saying there is that you can have your security deposit returned. I got my deposit returned to my account. I don't think you should have a problem with that. They're saying that not everyone will get their deposit returned when they turn your secured card into an unsecured card. But my guess is that if they don't upgrade your card to an unsecured card, then you won't get your deposit back. My experience, when I got my card upgraded, I got my deposit back. Interest rates, fees, and summary. No introductory APR, standard APR 24.49, no annual fee, 3% balance transfer fee. Yeah, the APR is kind of high, but remember, this is your secured card, so you're going to start out with a high APR first, but it gets better as you go along once you get the better cards. Security features, same basic security features that most of the cards have, which is great. Okay, you can contactless chip technology. You get the paperless statement option. This card works just like any other card. You're going to get basically all the same type of features that the other cards have, like overdraft protection, digital wallet technology, of course the online mobile banking. We talked about the FICO score. Okay, let's see what happens when we click apply now. Okay, you're applying for the credit card designed to help establish, strengthen, or even rebuild your credit with a card that's simple and convenient. Right? You can open your account with a security deposit of $200 to $5,000. We already talked about that. Looks and works like any other credit card. Zero liability guarantee. Our assurance that you are not responsible for fraudulent cards on your account, just like the other cards in the account. Mobile banking and text alerts keep you on top of your finances. We talked about the FICO score for free, contactless card, the security of a chip card, and the convenience of a tap. All the cards nowadays have this technology. You can just tap on the card readers and you can make your purchases. And here we are at the bottom to do your application. Fill in it, normal information, name, where you live, city, state, blah, 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 phone number, email address, are you a U.S. citizen, dual citizenship, country, date of birth, employment status, total annual income, your primary source of income. Like I said, they're going to want to know how you make your money. Okay, here you have the selections from the drop-down menu, your employment, inheritance, investment, retirement, social security, unemployment, or other income. Your monthly housing payment, this could be your rent or your mortgage. Opening deposit, and the source of your deposit. Bank of America checking or savings, other checking, other savings. I guess you can take this from another bank that you have a checking account or a savings account in. All right. You will make the decision on whether you're going to make a deposit of $200 to $5,000. And you have the option of adding another card holder. That's cool. And here are terms of conditions. And that's about it. I think the hardest thing for you is to decide on how much you're going to put down for your deposit. $200 to $5,000. Like I said, I put down $500, and you put down what's easier for you to manage. As long as you make the monthly payments and stay on top of everything, you should be all right. My card was updated and they graduated to unsecured status, I say probably in about 6 months or less. So you shouldn't have any problem with good behavior and being responsible with that card. You should enjoy the same benefits I have.